the way I understand Leader Boehner's bill works, and I think that's the one you're referring to, the way you deal with a pre-existing condition is to essentially set up a high-risk pool. I mean, that's the mechanism. So what you're saying is, if you're sick or older, or you got hip replacements or what have you, and you're having trouble buying insurance on the open market, you're going to be able to buy into a high-risk pool. Now, Tom made the point earlier that, and this is indisputable, I don't think anybody would disagree with this, that if you set up a high-risk pool in which you don't have healthy people, younger people in the same pool as older, sicker people, the premiums for the older, sicker people who've been segregated into this pool is just going to be higher. Now, we looked at the Boehner bill to see sort of how you approach that, and you've got some reinsurance, and keep in mind we use a high-risk pool as well until we get to the exchange, and we have reinsurance, for example, for federal or for people who are on retiree plans. We want to help employers maintain those plans, and they've got an older population, so we want to help reinsure them. Given the amount of money that you have allocated for that pool, it's just not going to be a very useful tool for the vast majority of people who've got pre-existing conditions, just because there's just not enough money that you guys put into it to be able to cover all the people with pre-existing conditions, which is why other states have high-risk pools. Kathleen mentioned. There are, I don't know how many states, but let's say 20, 21 states currently have high-risk pools. Out of all those 21 states, about 200,000 people use the high-risk pool. And the reason is because by just dealing with older, less healthy individuals separately, or people with pre-existing conditions, it is very, very expensive. Tom's point was, if everybody's in it, because presumably none of us know at any given moment who's going to end up being healthy and who's not. We don't know whether our kids are going to be suffering some sort of disease that we don't anticipate yet, or our spouses get ill. That if everybody's in it, then that drives prices down cheaper for everybody. So it's not that I think that the high-risk pool idea is a bad one. As I said, the House, the Senate bill, the proposal that I put forward, all use the high-risk pool as a stopgap measure to get to a broader pool. But the goal has to be to get everybody in a place where those risks are spread more broadly.